What is High 3? Let's cash in.
Finance for the everyday millennial. Hard charging solutions. We provide an accelerant in the journey towards financial independence.
Welcome back to Cash In with Cassian, the financial forum for young professionals. Today we're going to do a bit of time traveling with our Military Money series. Let's look to the future to see how much retirement pay we can expect under the legacy High 3 retirement system. Lifetime pensions have always been one of the most important financial benefits of military service. And if you started active duty any time before January 1st of 2006, you are a part of the legacy retirement system by default. The legacy system is known by a few different names, including High 3, High 36, or simply military retired pay. If you join the service anytime between January 1st of 2006 and December 31st of 2017, you have the option of staying in the legacy system or enrolling in a new retirement pay program known as the Blended Retirement System, or BRS. The last day for legacy retirement participants to make the switch to BRS was December 31st of 2018. So if you had the option to change and you didn't, well, you're a legacy baby now. I'm going to focus on the High 3 system for this video because most service members who are at or near retirement fall under it. Here's how High 3 works. After 20 years of service, active duty military members are eligible to receive military retirement pay through a defined benefit plan. The amount of retirement pay you can collect is calculated as the average of your High 3 years of base pay times 2.5% for every year you served on active duty. So if you retire after 20 years of service, you get 20 years times 2.5 or 50% of the average of your highest 3 years of base pay. After 25 years, you get 25 years times 2.5 or 62.5% of your average High 3. After 30 years, you get 30 years times 2.5% or 75%. Members of the Reserve and National Guard who have completed 20 years of qualifying service are eligible for retirement pay at age 60. Retirement pay amounts for Reserve and Guard members are based on a point system, which works differently from the active duty system. Military retirement pay is a benefit that continues through a retiree's lifetime. Ever wonder what that could be worth? Well, if you enter active duty at age 25, serve at least 20 years, retire, and live into your mid-80s, your total retirement pay could easily top $1 million. That's a pretty sweet deal. Let's look at an example of how to calculate retired pay based on your High 3. Major Garza is an Army officer with 19 years service. He's already reached the top 04 basic pay rate of $80,805.30 a month. Major Garza is thinking about retiring when he hits 20 years. If he does, his retirement pay will be $8,805.30 times 20 years times 2.5%, or $4,402.65 per month. This will give him an annual retirement income of $52,831.80. Now, let's say that Major Garza is selected for promotion next January. As an 05, his base pay will jump to $9,813.90 a month. If he retires at 20 years, his retirement pay will be calculated at 2 years of his base pay as a major and 1 year as a lieutenant colonel. His High 3 will change from $8,800 for 3 years to $8,800 for 2 years plus $10,000 for 1 year. This will give him a High 3 average of about $9,233. He can then figure his High 3 retirement as $9,233 times 20 years times 2.5% for a retirement pay amount of $4,600 per month. That's about $55,000 a year. Not a bad little bump. But let's say that Colonel Garza wants to maximize his retirement. In this case, he can make good financial decisions and stay in for a few more years. Pay rates for 05s top out after 22 years of service. If Colonel Garza's retirement pay is based on an 05 salary with 23 years service, then his high 3 would be calculated on an average base pay of 2 years at $10,080 and 1 year at $10,384, which averages to $10,184. Multiply this by 23 years of service and 2.5%, and Colonel Garza's retirement pay goes up to $5,884 per month. And if Garza chooses to stay in for 24 years to get his high 3 base on the top pay for an 05, his retirement pay goes to $6,200 a month, or nearly $75,000 a year. The bottom line is this: if you want to maximize the amount of military retirement pay you can earn, you need to know your high 3 and plan accordingly. Remember that even if you hit the ceiling for your pay grade, every additional year you put in will add 1 more percent to your high 3 calculation. So you'll see a bit of a bump from every year you remain in the service. If you have any questions about how to make a plan for your retirement income, reach out to your financial planner here at RINO INVEST Wealth Management. And don't miss our video on how to make the most of your benefits under the Blended Retirement System, or BRS, right here on this YouTube channel. Until next time, this is Cassian reminding you that it is always a good time to cash in with Cassian.